Right, what is happening, lads? Welcome back to another Sorare rewards video. Today, I'm going to be opening rewards from game week 9 this past weekend. And yeah, we had a wicked game week, to be fair. Like, did not expect to come out of the game week with what I've managed to win. So into claim your glory we go, and surprisingly a good amount of promotions for me. This is an improvement. We're back in D1 in the French comp, from D3 to D2 in under 23, up to D1 in Challenger, which is really pleasing. I debuted in La Liga, so I went from Division 3 to Division 2. Another Division 1 in Champion, which is nice and classic, and another D1 in All-Star, which is pretty fun, and then another D2. So that's a surprise. I think that was just, sort of reflective of like how low I was, and yeah, thankfully I had a decent week for the most part. But as you can see, there's always a few relegations. Like, you can't avoid those. Any cards, XP? Oh no, streaks first. Yeah, wow. So, Jesus, honestly, streaks this weekend, lads. We hit the first streak in Liga, and I love how it shows it in this way. Jacob Briam was the guy for me this weekend. Obviously, if you watched the Under 23 Road to Glory back in the day or last season, you would have known that Jacob Briam was like the guy for me. He still is the guy. I brought him back in to the gallery this past week, basically, for in-season Eredivisie, and he's helped me get a podium, which I genuinely cannot believe with like the standard of team I actually put out. It was not intended to podium, but there was just not that many great scores in Eredivisie, and thankfully some of my guys obviously scored pretty well. Of course, I got my captaincy wrong, but that's besides the point. But what that meant was I hit the third streak in Eredivisie, which was $200. I hit the second streak in MLS, which is probably more of an achievement, to be honest. I know it's less money, but MLS has just been a shit show for me, to be honest. And I did hit the first streak in Challenger. So what's that? 5 streaks, I think, out of 7. I missed La Liga. And I missed La Liga and another one, Contender. I was on the third streak in Contender. Sadly, didn't hit it. But overall, it's been an absolutely insane game week, and I'll show you why very close. But very soon, sorry. As you can see, $1,166 in cash, just under 5,000 essence. So we'll be crafting hopefully 4 or 5 cards in the video, of course. A bit of XP, and it says 4 hot streaks, but I hit 5. Right? Did I hit 5? I'm sure. I could be wrong. Whatever. But yeah, no super essence, which is kind of weird. I've been quite consistent in hitting super essence recently, but didn't this week. But that over $1,000, that doesn't even include the streaks as well. So the streak cash plus that there, because the vault, because I hit a podium in the Eredivisie comp. Let's have a look here. So I hit $10 in the shiny comp. That does remind me, I am giving away this Edvardson. I said it in my last Thursday's Sorare journey video. I said I'll use him in this comp, and I'll give him away to somebody in that comment section. In today's video, I'm going to be giving away this Hergota. He's a shiny edition. Leave a comment below. Just let me know your Sorare gallery name. Please do leave a like on the video if you do enjoy it as well. And if you are mobile, give the video a little hype, lads. It does really, really help me out in the algorithm and stuff, and it doesn't cost anything. And yeah, I'll give away that Hergota to somebody in the comments that gives me their Sorare gallery name. But yeah, Eredivisie, the championship was an absolute disaster for me. Can I just say, like, and I mean that couldn't have gone any worse, by the way. That's like the worst champ. And those were like, I thought my best 5 cards. Etienne Green was on the bench for some reason, like he just got dropped, which was not ideal. But yeah, great start in Ligue 1 Division 2. So I got a bit of podium cash, and I got the $40 streak, so $88 from Ligue 1. Obviously, it was Yamal Gate this weekend, him not playing. I debuted in La Liga, so I've got a little bit of La Liga essence to craft at the end of this video, which will be fun. But yeah, captaincy completely wrong. And Ariza Balaga was playing against Barca, obviously. And to be fair, like, those supers obviously I bought, but I crafted Ariza Balaga and Sotelo. So I thought, you know what, let me just try play La Liga basically on a bit of a budget, and just use my supers down if I don't use them in my main team. Oh, that was it. I missed out on the Jupiler League 1. I had a nightmare there. But look at this. Second in Division 1 Eredivisie. I was first. I know this is always the case. I was, in the sense like, there's always a but. I was first Van Gassel conceded in the 94th minute, lads. 94th minute. Literally last kick of the game. They had 10 men, Excelsior, for 10 minutes. And I was flying out. I had over 500 points. I had like 507. I needed 440, I think, for the streak. I obviously hit 470. I went from like first to second to sixth, and then back up to third over the last few days. And then this morning, I woke up and I saw somebody in second had El Karauni, and he got Opta adjusted down, which meant that I got pushed up to second. So genuinely, like, did not ever dream of this happening. Obviously, I was really aiming for the streaks, so I brought in these go-ahead Eagle players. I paid £80. It would have been 160 before market credits, because I had some market credits from the international break. I've had Timber for years, and Van Gassel is my only in-season Dutch keeper. But the fact that this is finished second in D1 is just like, well, I've obviously, yeah, I've paid for all my, my Eredivisie stuff now for the rest of the season and more. So it's been more than a success. Like, I couldn't have even dreamed of that happening, to be completely honest. So yeah, that was huge. My secondary lineup obviously didn't do too much with the rest of the Excelsior boys. MLS, we did hit the second streak, so hopefully we can hit the third streak this weekend. So then I could get into the to the Masters comp. Charles has been dropped by Vitoria, so that was great. Shamal George conceded. Nothing really happened in Super Rare for me, although Dolcek has been absolutely insane. My best purchase so far probably this season. In Rare, I mean, this could have been so much better. 100, 72, 72. Obviously, I think this was a big chance missed, and he definitely hit the post. Yeah, big chance missed, and he hit the post. And then Trincao blanks as my captain, as you know, in Harry Trades fashion. If you're in the Discord, you'll know that, yeah, I'm sort of prone to a terrible captaincy choice. But yeah, man, like, I genuinely can't believe the weekend I had with the Eredivisie stuff. Like, genuinely blown away. Contender, I was going for the third streak. It was just obviously not meant to be. So I'll probably retire again from Contender. And then as far as Classic goes, like, I had quite a few DMPs that I moved into different lineups and stuff. Like, Esposito didn't come off the bench, technically not a DMP, but you know what I mean, like, didn't score any points. This is the only one that did pretty well, which got promoted, nicely. But yeah, Super Rare under 23 has been really tough for me recently. Like, I just can't get anything right there. Complete wrong captain in D1, which results in a relegation. Thankfully, I get to keep this one in D1. But and then this did pretty well in D3. Yeah, a little bit of essence there. Arena was okay. I think I spent like over 1,000 essence. I had like 2 first places here, a bit of XP here, and a little bit more essence there. Nothing crazy. And then All-Star was fine. Yeah, bits of essence, but nothing too crazy. I did do some uncapped, which weren't successful at all. So definitely down on those. But yeah, just under 5,000 essence. Obviously, I'll be crafting in the video for sure. Look at that, I'm 70, like, yeah, what's that, 64 essence away from having 5,000. But I should really have the crafter helper like ready, but I don't. I'm kind of gonna probably raw dog it maybe for now. Just got a notification. Saibari subbed out. Saibari's had a nightmare today in the Champions League. Anyway, let's rip it then. 1,000 essence. What room do we get? Oh, it's a standard draw. So, like, in these standard draws, I think it's kind of stupid just to, not stupid, like, if you have the essence, you probably should do the league reveal at like a minimum. If you obviously don't have the essence, and you're raw dogging it. So I think I am going to just reveal the league, just so I have an idea of, like, obviously the league, right? But it just gives me like, I'm not going to pick the Austrian team. I'm definitely not going to pick J-League. 2 La Ligas in there is pretty nice. Like, I don't have many rare La Liga cards, so anyone would be a bonus. Obviously, if it's someone pretty good, then I might be doing pretty well. But let's just go with this La Liga bottom right. Ooh, Alexis Sanchez. That is good. Like, he's brand new to the team and stuff, so there's not that many mints. I think he came off the bench last game and got an assist. So I'm honestly over the moon with that. Like, in season forward as well. Like, I can't imagine he's worth much, but like, it's better than me having to, of course, spend on him. I'm more than happy to take that. See, that's like the benefit there of me, like, just even knowing the league at a minimum. Yeah, that's really fun. Very, very happy with that. So 1,500 essence sort of spent on that one. 3,400 essence left then. What room do we get in? Standard again. Okay, let's do league again then, because It worked out for us last time, didn't it? Ooh, 1 La Liga, 2 Premier League. I don't play Prem, but that does entice me a little bit for some reason. Turkey, and then 2 League Guns, actually. I'm kind of drawn to the La Liga one. I don't know whether I should be, but I just am. Obviously, I do play Eredivisie, but yeah. Prem could be interesting. Like, Prem could be like, I mean, it could be anyone, obviously, but like, I don't know. As far as like usability, I'm being drawn to La Liga again, and it's the only one there, and it's the same position. So I feel like I've just got to go for it, haven't I? Let's do it. Ooh, Chiara. I know he plays for Oviedo. Did I miss anyone good? Not really. I mean, I got another 3-star. I mean, for standard draws, like, these are pretty good. I can't remember if... Yeah, I think he's actually injured, which is not ideal. But I know he's... I mean, last season or the season before, he was a really good scorer in La Liga too, actually. But a La Liga forward again, ironically. Yeah, this guy's pretty good for NEC. Plogman is the second keeper at Go Ahead. Groningen player. Agbadu's decent. Emerson. That's weird. Oh, yeah, he's just not. Eunice Namley. I mean, I didn't miss out on much there, did I? If we're being honest. So I've got 1900 essence left. So even if it's a good room, I'm only going to have enough to... yeah, to know that like either the league or the nationality is standard again. Okay. Part of me like wanted that to be standard then, because otherwise like I would have just been going in blind. Oh, look at that. Eredivisie everywhere. Is that not... That's interesting. That's just like normal Bundesliga. Part of me wants to do that because I don't have enough players to have a full Bundesliga lineup, but I do have a couple of Bundesliga cards that have like moved over, like Echeverry, Buonanni, who played for Nice, has gone to Stuttgart. Part of me wants to go for that Bundesliga one, like the Eredivisie one. Like, there's so many there. I just, I didn't know where. You know, it's just a complete crapshoot. I don't really care about MLS. I'm gonna go Bundesliga, lads. Why not? Okay. Kemlin, not great. We didn't miss out on too much. Simon Graves is actually a really good card. He's 1-star, but he does play, and he's a midfielder. Oh, he comes off the bench. Okay. Yeah, probably could have been a bit better, but not the worst. I've definitely had worse crafts than those 3. That's not bad. That's not... I mean, I'm buzzing with the Sanchez. The Sanchez is really helpful. I don't know whether you'll populate yet. Yeah, I'm going to have a look at how much Alexis is, because I know he's getting on a bit, right? But he can't be that cheap, can he? Maybe he is. I don't know. Yeah, he's £20 on like before credits on... yeah, 16. I don't know how much he's going to play. Is he going to play much, Alexis Sanchez? Let's have a look on Football Fantasy. Like a La Liga prediction site. Sevilla. I crafted a Ruben Vargas a couple... yeah. They're not having him to start, I guess. But he could be a little... Yeah, Alexis... 10%? Really? Come off the bench and got a decisive last game. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm like very new to La Liga. So any sort of card I get is a bonus. We've obviously got Champions League going on right now. Most of the games kick off in 30 minutes or so. I'm just checking here. Yeah, PSV are losing 2-0. I did see Rodrigo starts, and somehow Vinny isn't starting, which is interesting. I'm just looking at the PSV game here. Vierman. Yeah, scores aren't great. Look at that. Burgess 100. USG in the Champions League. Love to see it. So yeah, we've got Champions League going on. Obviously this upcoming weekend. I'm gonna make a little video ready for tomorrow, I think, about hot streaks and stuff. So yeah, look out for that if you've got time tomorrow to watch some content. And then, Thursday. Oh wow, USG just scored again. I just got a notification. Thursday, yeah, Sorare Journey will be out with all my updated sort of ROIs and stuff. Because yeah, the amount we won this weekend, like, definitely takes off a good chunk of what I was sort of chasing as far as like how much I've outlaid and stuff. So yeah, I'll get all that updated. But yeah, just seeing there, all the players I want in are in, so that's a positive. Lads, I do really appreciate you watching. Like I said, let me know in the comment section how you got on this past weekend. Leave your Sorare gallery name. I'll be giving away that Hogota limited. And if you want to go back to last week's Sorare journey video, I'm giving away this Advanced, he's like a £20. Well, I paid like £20 for him. So yeah, if anyone wants to get involved in that, go over to that video, leave it a like, comment, and then yeah, you'll be entered into that giveaway. So yeah, I really do appreciate you lads. Hope your rewards were good. Hope your crafts were good. Good luck for this midweek if you have lineups. Appreciate you all as always, and I'll see you guys in the next one.